Welcome back. During independence, when channels asked you to send in eyewitness reports,
be a reporter,
be one of their reporters, even though you were not on their staff, some people took up the challenge and sent in eyewitness reports. And guess what? Today, they are winners because of the generosity of Airtel. I'd like to welcome Mr. Peter Mbuba, who is Airtel Regional Trade Marketing Manager. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you very much.
And he has come along with 2 winners, but we'll come to that in just a moment. Mr. Mbuba, what informed your sponsorship of the Channels TV Independence Day Eyewitness Report?
Okay, the eyewitness report of the Channel TV has been on, and people have been doing it, you know, as pastime without any support. And Airtel, as an organization that is responsive, we looked at it and said, this is an opportunity to encourage people to do a lot more of it. So that's why we said, okay, let's just compensate them a little bit. And we focused on the Independence edition of the eyewitness reports.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you've come along with 2 gentlemen.
Yes.
So how did we arrive at the winners now?
Well, there was a panel of judges that selected them, and they had parameters, you know, through which they were selected, and this we had 5 people that won out of numerous people that sent in their interest, and these 2 stood out. What
exactly were you looking out for?
Mm-hmm. Well, the in-depth of the information and the reality, and then the picture quality of what they are sending in and how it affects the society. Because over time we've seen the impact of the Channels TV eyewitness reports and how governments have responded swiftly, you know, based on these reports. And we thought that this is an avenue for us to encourage people to do a lot more, so that government could also wake up to their
tell what is happening in their environment.
Yes.
Now, guess what? I'm sure there'll be many more eyewitness reports coming in from today.
Already, I should get ready.
Please introduce the winners.
I would have preferred them to introduce themselves.
Okay, all right. Ahead.
Well, my name is Olubenga Adebola, and well, I'm actually surprised. I didn't even know there was a competition going on. It was just a surprise to me that just a humble, a simple. In fact, it was a drawing of my son, actually. I mean, I told the producer that maybe I'm not supposed to be here, because I was just actually sitting down on that day of the independence, watching Channels television as usual, watching the programming, and suddenly my 9-year-old son just came and showed me what he has drawn about Nigeria. I said, oh, this is good. I just turned my eyes. I just said, come back. And when he came back, I just snapped him. I said, let me put this on the iReporter platform. Already I do send things that are a little bit ill within the society that I see. I do send them. So I just sent it and I forgot about it. And I didn't even know there was a competition anyway. And suddenly, some few days back, I just received a call and an email that what you sent had been selected as the best. I said, well, I didn't even know. I said, well, please don't give me the glory. The glory should actually belong to my 9-year-old kid, because I was just watching TV on that day.
What's his name?
His name is Ronald Adebola.
Okay.
And so it's...
so well done to Ronald.
Well done to Ronald. So I shouldn't really be here. That's why when they said we should come with him, but it's okay, because of the set.
Well, I'm Kayode Okoya.
Yeah.
Actually, it's amazing, honestly, and I'm excited to be here. On that faithful day, I was with my...
It's not faithful. I mean, it's a beautiful day.
On that beautiful day, okay? So I was with my sister, and his son just, came up with this idea of, painting, children around him, and also all of a sudden I saw my nephew with a beautiful picture having green, white, green on his face, and I just have to take this picture and save on my phone. So later at night, I was watching Channels TV, and I just saw that information display that people should send in
I do.
pictures. I just sent that. Honestly, I wasn't expecting something, like prize and all that. So it was after 3 weeks, someone in Ogun State called and said, I saw the picture of this little boy. I'm like, wow, I can't wait to see this. I didn't believe it. And I was watching Channel's program, hoping I'll be able to see the repeat of that. But unfortunately, I didn't see. So amazingly, I got a mail on Tuesday that my pictures have been selected to win a prize. Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, it's nice to have you too. And indeed, the Eyewitness platform, a lot of people have been, sending in their pictures, their videos. And how do you think this is helping the society?
Like I said earlier, the government won't be everywhere every time. And you have reporters going around, but they can't be everywhere.
Indeed.
So it's encouraging people. We have this attitude in Nigeria where you say things, it doesn't really concern you. You don't want to say anything. You don't want to report it. I believe that people will now learn. If they see things, they will just note it, take photographs, send to Eyewitness Report, obviously through our platform or any other platform.
Were they sent through your platform?
Well, I wouldn't know. But
No, it's the Eyewitness.
We're going to empower them to do that a lot more.
You said you used to send, maybe pictures of ills in the society, but
Sure.
you also see good things.
Sure.
Okay, so you want to send such pictures?
Well, yes, of course. I mean, I'm glad. First of all, I think I need to commend channels too, and then also to commend Airtel. Sometimes when you are doing things, whether good or bad, you might not know that there are some people somewhere that are actually watching you, noticing you, and that is exactly what has happened with Airtel. Channel has been doing a fantastic job. I mean, like I always say, you are the best.
Thank
9 years running.
Thank you.
And I hope that the 10th year will come, and that will be a decade of being the best TV in Nigeria and in Africa anyway. And so with this platform of iReporter, which is also the first in Nigeria, you pioneered it, but I've been seeing it also in some other channels now, also trying to copy it. So I think Nigerians should be encouraged to send whether the ills or the good things. And we need to actually showcase ourselves. We need to showcase Nigeria. We need to showcase our culture. Anything good. And again, anything bad. Like he said earlier, I'm an environmental consultant, a waste management consultant by profession. I've seen so many programs on the iReporter that have depicted, things that are not too good, which the government needed to actually act. But government cannot be everywhere. But once this thing comes on your platform, say 2-3 days, sometimes a week, you see the agency in charge acting. And I think this is what we can do also to help the country. Like it is often said, do not think about what the country will do for you, but what can you also do to improve on our country?
Yeah, and and the Eyewitness platform is not just about pictures. You can send videos.
Yeah,
just make them as short.
A couple of videos too.
Okay, as short as possible. Anywhere from any part of the world, or especially in Nigeria. Yes, yes. Okay, so what do we have to give?
You want to make the presentations?
Yes. We are making presentations to the two of them, and we still have the ones for those who are not here. Who
you have their names, or you've contacted them already?
They have already been contacted, so those ones will be presented to them, in due course.
Okay.
What we have here, we want to really encourage them to do a lot more. So we have a dongle, which is already loaded with 4 gig. Okay. This will encourage you to go into the net using Airtel and ensure that you send a lot more eyewitness reports. Congratulations.
Do we need to stand up or we'll sit down?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wish my son is here to pick it by himself.
Thank you.
He's the architect of this.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank
So
you. This is indeed
the Eyewitness I'm sure it's going to be a lot busier now that people know that
Orelu, should get ready.
There may be some impromptu competition. Somebody may just love what's going on and just decide to sponsor and decide to just do a little competition and give out some gifts. And who knows, there might be Androids and smartphones.
And it's still part of the issue. We say, be aware of your environment, be cautious. When you stay in an area, know what is going on.
This will encourage
Yes,
that. People are going to be more aware of what's going on around them. And we'll actually want the rest of the world to know, so they'll be willing to send their reports in, Thank you very much, Airtel. I'd like to thank you and say, well done, Airtel,
Yes.
for taking note of that and
Thank you very much.
compensating those
Thank
who
you.
sent in reports. Mr. Peter Mbuba, Airtel Regional Trade Marketing Manager, Lagos.
Okay, and of course, Mr. Kayode Awokoya, who is a winner, and on behalf of Ronald Adebola, we have Mr. Lubenga Adebola. Thank you all for coming on this morning.
It's a pleasure.
So we'll be right back with the home stretch. Make sure you join us. See you soon.